Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AZFL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. After today's price action, quite a few updates need to be done. First thing I'm going to do is just house cleaning, get all these lines out of the way. Sure, they still pertain, but they're not relevant anymore given where the price closed, and from a presentation standpoint, you know, where I'm sitting. I don't want to risk causing clutter, which can lead to confusion. I just want to try to keep this analysis as clean as possible. So the big technical event that happened today was actually twofold. The first part of that being the price breaking down below that purple line there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. The other was the price also broke down below that pink line there, which is the very, very famous 200-period simple moving average. So a couple of key, technical levels of support. And if you think I'm just making that up, that's fine. I'm not offended. I realize I'm just some stranger on the internet. But ask anybody that uses charts and say, hey, are the 50-period and 200-period moving averages commonly used? Are they pretty important in the world of charts? And, that they're going to say, yeah, that they're definitely, one of those, levels that definitely have, self-fulfilling prophecy surrounding them and such. And, my argument with all that stuff is if there are self-fulfilling prophecies in the market, I want to know what they are, and definitely the 50 period and 200 period, pertain that aspect. So with the price breaking down below both of those, the bears had quite the day. So now it just really becomes a matter of where some levels of next, level points of support at. But before that, real quick, a level of resistance in the event that the price does start to bounce. And that's all about the pink line there. And this is based off a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So that 200 period was a level of support going into today, but with the breakdown below it and then the close well below it on any sort of bounce, the pink line there is going to be that key level of resistance. But right now, I think the top priority is just trying to map out where some next potential areas of support are. So got to scrunch up the chart here a little bit. So let's try to figure out where this price could bounce. Looking like the next key overall area of support, right down there at that consolidation point where it did bounce a little bit today, right there at 0023. I realize it's kind of hard to see, but if you go back through the history of the chart, 0023 acted as a nice little area of support right there before, a nice move happened. So good to see that. So far, so good. The price is holding above that. In the event the price cannot hold above 0023, the next level of support to keep an eye on would be down at this previous breakout point at 002. So 0023, 002, next two key areas of support. I got a nice little hammer candle there at the support, so we'll see if we can get some sort of bounce tomorrow or not. But yeah, the bears had a good day. We'll see how the bulls close out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.